Today, we're going to dive into one of history's most moving stories, the final days of the Prophet Muhammad. We'll explore the incredible legacy of love he left behind, not just for the people around him, but for all of humanity, including for you and me, people he knew he would never get to meet. So get this, every single prophet was given one prayer that was absolutely 100% guaranteed to be accepted by God. Prophet Sulaiman, he asked for a kingdom like no other. Prophet Zechariah, in his old age, he asked for a child. But Prophet Muhammad, he did something different. He saved his one guaranteed prayer. But why? What could be so important that he would hold on to it? Well, that very choice gets us right to the heart of his legacy. It was a selfless prayer, an ultimate sacrifice for a people he hadn't even met yet. I mean, just think about the context here for a second. This is a man who endured boycotts, starvation, constant ridicule, and the loss of so many people he loved. And yet, instead of asking for his own comfort or for his struggles to end, he saved his most powerful prayer, his dua, to ask for forgiveness for his entire community, his ummah, on the Day of Judgment. His deepest concern was always for others. And it's this exact selfless love that really formed the foundation for his final major address to the world, a farewell sermon that was meant to echo through time and reach all of us. Let's just picture the scene for a moment. Only 10 years before this, he was forced out of his home city of Mecca with just one friend by his side. Now, he returns with a crowd of over 100,000 people from all walks of life. This wasn't a conquest of land. It was a conquest of hearts. It's just incredible. So there he is, standing before this massive, massive crowd, and he begins to speak. But you have to pay attention to the words he chose. He didn't say, "Oh Muslims," he said, "Oh people." Now that was a very deliberate choice. It was a signal that what he was about to say wasn't just for the people right in front of him, but for every single generation that would come after. In a time of intense tribalism, where your family and your skin color meant everything, he delivered this absolutely radical call for racial equality. He was basically offering a solution to one of humanity's oldest and ugliest struggles, making it crystal clear that the only thing that makes one person better than another is their character and their awareness of God. And he didn't stop there. He then turned his attention to the rights of women, declaring them a sacred trust from God. He demanded that they be treated with kindness and respect, cementing their rights and their dignity right into the core of the faith. You know, this whole sermon was essentially a powerful charter for human rights. He declared that every person's life, their property, and their honor were sacred, untouchable. It was the foundation for a truly just and safe society. And his vision for a just society, well, it extended to our finances too. He abolished the practice of riba, which is exploitative interest, to create a financial system that wasn't built on taking advantage of people in need. So as he finishes delivering this incredible, comprehensive message for all of humanity, a pivotal divine revelation comes down, and it confirms that his life's work was now complete. As he finished his sermon, this verse was revealed, and for the thousands of people listening, can you imagine? It was a moment of pure joy and relief. Their path was now complete. It was perfected. But not everyone was celebrating. So here's the question. In a moment of absolute triumph for everyone, why would this verse make someone weep? And this reaction came from his closest friend, Abu Bakr, who understood something that pretty much everyone else had missed. Yeah, Abu Bakr realized that if the mission was finally complete, then the messenger's time here on earth was also coming to an end. It was like a farewell hidden inside a victory, a bittersweet confirmation that their beloved guide, their friend, would be leaving them very, very soon. And just as he understood, it wasn't long before the final illness began. Over 13 days, his fever got worse. But even in his weakness, his concern was still for his community. He made sure to appoint Abu Bakr to lead the prayers in his place. On his final morning, he looked out his window and he saw all his followers praying together, and he smiled. It was a final moment of joy, seeing his mission fulfilled. Just a few hours later, he passed away. His death, of course, sent shockwaves through the community, but it was in that moment of grief that the true nature of the inheritance he left for the entire world was revealed. His companions were just shattered. The man who had been their teacher, their leader, their brother, their friend, was gone. The grief was so intense, so overwhelming, that many of them just fell into a state of shock and total denial. Take his companion Omar, for example, a man known for his incredible strength and conviction. He couldn't process it. His love was so deep that he refused to believe it was true, even threatening anyone who dared to say the prophet was dead. And that's when Abu Bakr stood up. With this unbelievable wisdom and calm in the middle of all the chaos, he reminded everyone of the most fundamental truth of their faith. He said, "Look, if you worshipped Muhammad, know that Muhammad has died. But if you worshipped Allah, know that Allah is alive and never dies." He grounded them back in their faith right when they needed it most. So what did he actually leave behind? Did he leave money, palaces, any kind of worldly fortune? No, nothing like that. In fact, at the very moment of his death, his own armor was being held by a local man as a security deposit for a small amount of barley for his family. His legacy was never going to be something material. Instead, he left behind a two-part inheritance, something far more valuable. First, the Quran, the Word of God, and second, his Sunnah, his own life's example and his teachings. This was his true legacy, a timeless guide for how to live a life of purpose, justice, and mercy. And he left behind a profound personal connection. He once told his companions how much he wished he could see his brothers. And they asked him, "Are we not your brothers?" And he said, "No, you are my companions. My brothers are the ones who will come after me, who will believe in me without ever having seen me." He was talking about us. From that first selfless prayer to his final sermon, his entire life was a testament to love and to service. He fulfilled his mission completely, leaving a legacy that has inspired billions for centuries. And all of this leaves us with one final, really powerful question to think about. What will our legacy be?